I just hope we get out of this, that the love triangle is solved without too many people getting hurt. But I'm a romantic like that, But in other ways I'm not. So, let's talk to YouTube. Hey everybody. It's episode 14 of season 2. Last time we had a Valentine's Day spectacular where people got books and cards, certain cards. Also, it was fun of animals. So many animals, you can't even believe how many animals were in that episode. Anyway, it was a weird mixture of stories in that last episode. This one is called Pardon My Past. So, I wonder whose past we're talking about. Is it one of the three? One of Dan or Leo? Daryl? Or a new person? No, completely new person? Or some sort of time travel episode? We'll see. Let's get straight into it. Oh! True. Another surprise birthday party? Oh, do we know any of these people? All their best friends?
We should do this more often.
Yeah, maybe next time we can trim the guest list by one.
He was at the club when I went to go pick up the supplies. He knew that we were throwing.
Yeah, we have to invite Leo.
Prue, I'm not upset with you. I'm upset with the whole situation.
Yeah,
Leo's
it's complicated.
Just gonna have to accept the fact that you're with Dan now. You are still with Dan, right? Yes.
You guys, give me a break. It's after midnight. I have midterms tomorrow.
Why don't you take a study break? Clear your head.
I can't. I have too many phobias
Phobias?
to learn about for my psych exam.
Psych exam?
Party's breaking up anyway.
Thank you.
Can't believe she's studying at a party house.
DiMaggio, no, I meant when you were growing up. Grandfather's favorite, that's why he's mine too.
Maybe it's Leo's past we're talking about.
You don't like to talk about your past too much, do you?
Not all that interesting, really.
Being in the army sounds pretty interesting. How long you been out?
Piper!
Actually, Leo is about to fill me in on his army experience.
Whoops. Look at the time. Gotta call it a night. Night, everybody. Finally.
I like what she's wearing. It's very oriental.
Okay, I asked you guys once to keep it down.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Phoebe, are you in the right time period? It's old-timey. It's like Leo's time. Phoebe? What the hell is going on? No. Oh.
Phoebe?
Is she? Yeah, she's there.
Phoebe? What happened?
Some sort of ghost.
But I'd sure like to find out.
Maybe Leo can help, because he knows all about that time period. Oh! Leo got main cast upgrade. What happens when Daryl and Karis come back? They'll have no space to cram everybody in.
You sure you're all right?
I'm fine, really.
You're lucky. Falling down like that, you really could have hurt
Let's bring
yourself.
Dan into the whole witches thing.
I'll walk you out.
Okay.
Hey, how come Leo gets to stay here?
Hey, Leo.
No, he has to stay here and...
For what?
Take glasses back to P3.
Take glasses back to P3?
Nice chatting with you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, we're buddies now. Leo, don't think about it.
Okay, I heard what I thought were party noises, and I was attacked.
So what, like a ghost?
Like a daydream. It wasn't really an attack. It was more of a seduction.
Sensual.
Interesting daydream.
Until we figure out what happened, we're your bodyguards. Sure that you're up for taking this exam?
Can't let stuff like this keep me from living my life.
Do you know all your
otherwise I'd
phobias?
never leave the house, you know?
True.
You're not gonna sit beside me while I take this test.
I'm not.
I don't think that's allowed.
You're gonna wait patiently out here until I'm done.
Do you think this person's gonna start feeling her up in the middle of her test? I think so, because she split up now from Prue. But then she's gonna fail, and then she won't be in college. And I love that she's doing like some sort of psychology thing, because last episode it was the animal class. Now it's a psych class. So just keep, it's like her round table of jobs. Just keep changing what she's doing. It's hilarious. What's this? Some sort of weird art exhibition? Why are we getting the weird music? Did I miss something?
So no more attacks after I left?
Prue and I took turns watching her all night.
Okay.
Really?
Do you know anything, Leo?
That's good.
I know that tone. What's up? What do you know?
Nothing.
What do you know?
But it had something to do with a past life coming back to haunt her present one.
Ooh.
Past life was trying to warn her present one.
Is there reincarnation in this show?
Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Dan,
Jan?
hi. No, don't be silly. We were just...
Finished.
If I ask you a question, you promise you won't get mad at me. How well do you really know Leo?
Why do you ask?
Not a lot,
This
actually.
is not a jealousy thing.
Did you look him up? He's gonna call the IRS
Trust
on
me, you
him?
don't have to worry about Leo at all. He's an angel.
What's Phoebe's past life trying to warn her about? Could you wait till after the test? Holy! That wasn't like the first time.
What am I looking for?
Anything to do with past lives?
Okay, then why is my past life trying to kill me?
Well, I don't think it is. I
It's a
think
warning.
it's trying to warn you about whatever happened before that's endangering her now.
Leo's right. There's a spell that will take you to that past life.
Ooh,
We're not doing this.
here we go.
There's absolutely no spell to bring you back.
Which means she can probably come back whenever she wants to.
I've just started to turn my life around.
I want to see this.
I really don't want my past life to ruin it for me now. Remove the chains of time and space and make my spirit soar.
Oh. Hey, dude. Oh, is the house still here?
Thanks for the love potion. Worked wonders.
I'm here for the party? Love potion? Is she one of her own ancestors? She's clearly a witch of some sort. And it's this house. Depends on what year it is. I don't think our grandmother is old enough to have lived back here. Oh, we'll find out. I presume she'll look like Phoebe. Oh, she's happy. For now.
You think she's all right?
She looks alright so far.
Hey, what are you doing here? Are we gonna see versions of everybody in the past?
Would you like me to curse anyone for you?
How about that guy?
Hurry up with that giggle water, Jake. We have thirsty people waiting.
I love that they have a bar as well.
What's the matter, dear cousin?
Cousins.
I'm bored with this old song.
Just keep playing.
Anything for you?
Hello, cousin. We have to talk. Soon.
What's going on? I love the pictures, by the way.
Did you find the spell?
Are we all working against each other?
Say these words. Heed these.
Christina Lawson, what in the devil are you doing?
My
The
darling!
doll. Aww. Phoebe's mean in the past, isn't she? No wonder her cousins are working against her. Oh, this is the guy. This is the
I'm
guy.
looking all over for you.
Do you think he still exists in the present? Is he immortal?
Why must you tease me, Anton?
Very passionate. Oh, look at all the booze.
Drink this.
What is it?
A potion to triple your power. In
Triple?
case your cousins are ready for us. It's the only way for us to succeed. You do want that, don't you?
Of course. Could I take 2?
That's my girl. Go ahead, test it.
What kind of powers does she have?
You're home, honey. You're home. You're okay. What happened?
I was bad. Very, very bad.
You don't know that. You had cool fire powers. That's all you really know. You did smash that doll, but apart from that,
We were all related.
Cousins.
And we lived here at the manor back in the 20s.
And did we look the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just different
Well, they
hair.
probably look the same to you because your soul recognized their souls.
I love it. I love it. I love Leo explaining why they all look the same in their past lives. It's just sort of a soul thing. It's not really it just makes Leo's basically looking at the camera going, don't think about it. It makes sense, okay? Just don't think about it. Okay? That's Leo's purpose in this scene.
Okay, I admit it. I liked it. Respected and
She was powerful.
How come I didn't get to keep that kick-ass power I had back then?
Fireball power.
If you screw up, you regress.
God damn it, Leo. I blame you for this.
But it also could have been past Dan.
Dan,
Yeah, he was there too.
you saw him too?
He was your husband. Sorry, Leo.
That's okay. Hoping Piper learns from her past mistakes.
Prue, this was the camera that you used.
I like that they're joking
I was a
about it.
photographer?
Yeah, a really good one. Because people were lining up to get their portraits taken.
Oh, it could be your new passion. Oh, pausing it again. She was looking at all those pictures, remember? And I was like, why is she looking at all those? What is going on? Also, when she was at Buckland's, one of the main things she was doing is appraising pictures. And now, Phoebe has told her that her past life was a photographer. So, we're building something for Prue here in this episode too. A new passion, a new direction in life, perhaps. Also, Leo and Piper are hilarious in this scene. And everybody seems to be just happy joking about it, It's not as melodramatic as it could be, which I like. Interesting that Piper and Dan are together in the past. Where does this Anton guy fit in? We don't see him kill her. He might not be the danger. We know her cousins are planning to do something. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Keep going. And did you notice that there's like a bicycle wheel hanging over Prue and Phoebe? In this scene, is there a bicycle hanging up here? What the hell? How did I not notice this before? Just a bicycle. We just keep one hanging up here.
I found it. The family tree. Okay, and this must be us again. 3 cousins.
Yeah, well, which one is which?
Oh, they're all peas as well.
I think that this one is me. She died February
Oh,
17th,
Death Day.
1924.
Certainly explains why the warnings are happening today.
Wait, what was that little girl's name?
The doll girl?
Christina Larson. Maybe she can remember what happened. I will call Daryl, and maybe the police can
Still
track her
alive?
down.
That was like, what, 75 years ago?
You broke my dolly.
No, that wasn't me. It was just someone that looked like me.
You don't have to be afraid of me anymore.
Miss Larson, we need your help.
Yeah, what happened?
I saw everything. Fire and screaming. You were murdered.
Oh, she was
Do you
murdered.
remember who murdered me?
Such a pretty necklace. Ripped it off at the bad witch. And then strangled her.
Who strangled the evil witch?
Who was it? Hey, Leo, were you alive back then? Did you strangle Phoebe?
Well, I won't make it till February 18th unless...
You go back to the past again and find some answers.
Oh, good. Here we go.
Remove the chains of time and space and make my spirit
Thought I
soar.
already removed these chains.
Which is why I gave you this amulet to wear. Protects you from their witchcraft so they can never harm you.
Protection. That's why the person took
Killing
it.
them's the only way for me to get their powers. And once I have them, together,
Oh, he's a warlock.
we will be unstoppable.
He wants the power of 2.
Are you ready?
Wait until after I lure your cousin away from her piano man before you make your move. By posing as her former lover.
Fighting through her power.
Seems like Piper was also in a complicated relationship back then.
What are you doing here? Stop it. We can't do this anymore.
Oh, all hell is breaking loose. Get clocked, dude.
We can't have you guys join forces. Not in this life, not in any life. God forgive us. Vanquish thy might in this and every future life.
Oh, every future life. Can we undo this spell?
You.
Whatever happened, you can't blame yourself. It wasn't really you.
It was seductive, and that's what scares me. I mean, what if that's who I really
The
am?
pull of the dark
But
side.
that's not who you are, Phoebe. You're good now.
I was good then, too. Before she turned, before she fell in love with Anton.
Damned Anton.
Anton could glamour into looking like anyone he wanted to. He glamored into her former lover.
Her former lover? Who was that?
It was me. Past me.
Hey, how did you know that?
When you become a white lighter, they let you see your past lives.
Okay.
For perspective.
I'm getting a migraine.
Look, Piper, I didn't tell you because I didn't want it to influence you in the present.
Can we get back to my problem, since at best I only have till midnight to live?
Right. We will talk later.
Anton is immortal.
Okay, so he's still here. But where is he?
The more immediate question is, how do we protect Phoebe from her past life?
The amulet could protect me. I wonder if Christina knows where it is.
76 years later? I don't think so.
I'm just gonna run downstairs and grab something to eat. I'm starving.
Okay, we'll meet you downstairs.
That's a weird line. What's Phoebe really up to? What do you mean you go downstairs to have something to eat, Phoebe? What? That's not a whoop. When somebody tells you they're going to do something really strange and mundane, like normal and mundane, they're up to something. Hey, Leo, can you help me?
Leo, wait. I want you to come with me to the retirement home.
If Anton is still around and truly in love with Phoebe, he's going to be looking for her.
He could be Leo in disguise right now.
Christina,
He could be Christina.
I need your help with something. It's really important. Do you remember what happened to the necklace, Christina?
It just slid across the floor into the foyer.
Okay.
Do you think that I could write a spell that could not only send me back to the past, but give me complete control over my actions as well?
Holy moly.
The only way for you to do that would be to switch life forces with past Phoebe.
Oh, but that means the evil one will be here.
Phoebe would be right here in your body.
But just long enough for me to
do it.
find the amulet and then switch back.
They'll still think you're evil Phoebe and try to kill you.
Don't worry so much. You're mortal now. You'll get wrinkles.
Yeah.
Bring it forth while I go back to inhabit a soul so black.
Could you tie her down, Leo? Oh, kickboxing. Where'd you learn how to do that?
Where'd she learn that? Why is she running from us? Why isn't she just using her power?
Phoebe, are you alright?
Leo, don't get too close.
Here, there, everywhere.
I love the way. Why do they have to turn back before being evil? Oh, the kiss of life.
Wake up, my sweet.
Wake up, evil Phoebe. We're back.
Where am I?
You've been reincarnated.
Now let's go kill your cousin sisters.
I'm a different me. A me from another lifetime where we've evolved.
We're
And
sisters.
Sisters.
Must have cut off too much blood to her brain.
Yeah, she gone crazy.
We've got to get the amulet off of her.
Yeah, but only long enough for our Phoebe to switch lives.
You know what would be neat, actually? Do you know all those weird pictures I've been seeing for the last few seasons? Going, who's that person? Who's this person? They're all weird looking. I would love if this flashback to the 20s, all those weird people were just at the party, you know? Finally get some closure on the strange pictures around their house that creep me out, but I try to ignore.
It's time, and in this place.
There you are.
Oh, hey, Anton. Just go along with it. Go along with it. Hey, look! I just got him.
Didn't I tell you they'd come?
Hello, cousins.
We're sisters now.
Or is it sisters now?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Behind you!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, he got obliterated.
Get the amulet.
That was easy.
Back to her soul so black.
Okay, it's her. Put it back on fast.
She knows their names. She knows their names.
So I hope that you're not still upset with me telling you about our past lives.
Dan's
together.
at the door.
I'm not letting you off the hook for that just yet.
Well, I like to think it means we're destined to be together.
Leo.
Getting glasses again, are you, Leo?
See it work. Dan.
You know, I had my brother-in-law, who works for the State Department, check out his Army records.
Ooh.
But the only Leo Wyatt they came up with died almost 60 years ago in World War II.
That's the one.
It's almost as if he didn't have any past at all. Sorry. Watch your back when you're around him, okay? At least until I find out who he really is.
Okay.
This whole not bringing Dan into the whole thing is causing all sorts of problems.
We all have a little bad in us. It's just that when you turn bad, things tend to catch on fire.
Still, it's okay to be bad every once in a while, isn't
Just
it?
a little bit.
Oh, yeah. A lot.
Nice little goofy ending. Glad they didn't end it on the Piper Dan conspiracy. So, that was Pardon My Past. In this case, it was Phoebe's past that we were pardoning. In the past, Phoebe used to be a witch, a bad witch, a cousin. Maybe she wasn't always bad. She was corrupted by a warlock who just wanted the powers, all three. Anton might have even killed Phoebe once he got rid of Piper and Prue. They're always looking for the trio's powers, so corrupt one of the girls, turn her against the other two, and then grab them all, one by one. Or maybe Anton really did love her. Maybe Anton's her soulmate, and maybe that's why Phoebe's never been with somebody. You know? She was always destined to be with Anton. And now he's dead. What are you going to do about that, Cupid? Do you want to... You didn't warn her about that, did you, when you were putting your arms around her? Oop. Could have given her a bit of a heads up. Didn't. Also, Leo told us a lot of rules about past selves and souls recognizing each other. So, I'm not sure if they actually look the same. I don't think they actually look the same, you know? I think it's just souls recognizing each other. The kind of... The illusion makes the illusion that they all look the same. I think that's the way it is. To everybody else, they look completely different, but to Phoebe and Piper and Prue and Leo and that woman, they all recognized each other across lives. It's a neat little thing, you know? I don't know if we'll ever revisit it, but I love going back into the past and see different things. And I love the way they all had different hair and they were dressed differently and just had a whole different vibe to the house. They redressed it. Oh, we got a bar in the past. We should bring that back. That was a good idea. Just under the stairs, where their grandmother's picture used to be. Just set up a bar with alcohol. You know, just a little one. And then they can have all the parties they want. We started the episode with a party. Was it a surprise birthday party for Prue? Absolutely not, because we know Prue's birthday is sometime before Christmas, probably in the wintertime sometime. Maybe late fall, because it was very early in season 1, before the year turned. And this, as we know, is February 17th, because the date was mentioned in the episode. So it was a post-Valentine's party, you know? I am curious who runs P3 when none of them are there. Leo's not there. Piper, Phoebe, Prue aren't there. Dan's not there. Who's running the place? What happens if there's... They must have a lot of staff. Or maybe it was just closed that night, you know? Just closed? Maybe it's not open every night. Not everybody wants to go clubbing every night. We could probably check it out, actually, what day of the week that was. Do you know the funny thing? The date that's mentioned in the episode is the exact date that it was aired on TV. So that's pretty neat. It was a Thursday. So nobody goes out to a bar on Thursday in San Francisco. Just remember that. But technically all the episodes are aired on that day, so... What are they doing with Dan? It seems like his jealousy storyline has turned into a suspicion storyline this episode. He met Leo at the party. Well, he didn't meet him at the party, but he was talking to Leo at the party. They seemed on good terms. Then he started prying into his past. Leo was evasive. Piper was evasive. And now his jealousy is like directed towards, who is this guy? Can we trust him? Is Piper okay with him? I'm going to get my friends at the Department of Investigation to figure out this. And yeah, this guy doesn't exist, Piper. And I'm not going to stop until I figure it all out. If they just brought him into the fold, if they just trusted Dan enough, with the secrets, none of this would happen. There would still be the jealousy storyline, but at the moment he feels such an outsider to the core group, which now includes Leo. We saw that at the start of the episode where they got rid of Dan and Leo stayed in the house to talk about the case of the week. So it's very difficult if you're Dan to break through that, because there's sort of this wall, this trust wall that's been formed, and he's always at the door trying to get in, and ironically his suspicion is making it less likely that he's going to get in. Although they can't trust him. I think he's never given them any reason not to trust him, you know? He seems such a good guy. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out if he finds out anything more about Leo, but what can he find out? You know? All he can find out is about that guy who died in the war back then. Can't find out. Maybe he can find a picture and go, what's this? It's the guy. How is it the same guy? Explain it to me, Piper. And then maybe she'd tell him. I don't know. Here's the next question. Have we really gotten rid of his niece? Has she been written out of the show permanently? Did they give her a few episodes and then decide, no, that's it. That's all you get. Because it's very strange to bring her in, have her in the main title sequence, and then vanish her. She was fine. There was no weird acting or anything. I didn't cringe when she was on screen. I didn't go, oh god, this girl. I thought there was something about her. I was waiting for the twist with her, specifically. And maybe we'll get that. Maybe she'll be back. She still exists, because she is connected to Dan, and Dan still exists. Curious. And, yep, the cousins just straight up killed her. Good thing they swapped when they did. She wasn't able to convince them that she was good. And of course it was the old woman. And of course he did this before he gave Leo the 1-2. They always have to show that they're evil first. I would have liked to see an old woman knock out Leo, just for the fun of it. Ah, poor Anton. Survives. He's immortal. Whatever that means. Survives hundreds of years. Let's just call him unaging instead of immortal, because he seemed to get eviscerated pretty quickly. Didn't he? So, I'll see you next time for episode 15. And, oh, I wonder if Phoebe will keep the, that could be handy in future, in case one of the sisters goes evil, like a little protection. She still has it, right? We'll see if she's ever wearing it in future. She's having a strange day, a bad day. She's like, oh, I can't trust my sisters anymore. I'm more curious about what her next class is going to be. We'll find out next time.